All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to you. How about Shemel Shai? Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all I can across the globe, preaching the word truth and city. I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone campus, Chicago, with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to go into 2 Timothy, the second chapter, in the 22nd verse. It says, "Flee also youthful lust, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace, with them that call on the Lord out of a pure, it's like a pure heart." All right. You know, when the youthful lust, let's look at that word youthful lust. Because being in the truth, man, we got to be mature men. All right. And it takes time to grow into maturity. All right. But we got to work toward putting off childish things. And Lord, when are we going to get that? All right. The word flee, it says, to flee away, seek safety by flight. It says to flee, to shun or avoid by flight. Something abhorrent, especially vices. All right? So they're saying flee, they're saying flee your vices, right? All right, let's look at that word vices. Let's see if I can get a definition on that real quick. Vice, it says immoral or wicked behavior in a moral or wicked personal characteristic. Wrong, wickedness, badness, evil, iniquity, villainy, impurity, corruption, misconduct, depravity, perversion, transgression, fall from grace, trespass, offense. All right. All right. So your vices are wrongdoings, man. You know. All right, now every vice is not wicked, you know. I have a vice, a couple of them, I like to fish, I like to drink, I like, I like women, like like the brothers do. But the thing about it is that we got to avoid certain things that are playing a bigger part in our life than the Lord is, man. Okay, so which makes your vice, it does make it wrong. All right, it says Salakia. All right, so the word flee means to flee away, especially vices. So you want to flee away from your vices. You want to seek safety from your vices, right? We're going to youthful. It says peculiar to an age of youth, youthful, younger. All right, younger than now, younger by birth. All right, it says that flee. Okay. All right, it says flee your youthful lust. All right, and those are your, that's like when you first come in the truth. Like when you're in the world. All right, you're moving in the vibration of the world, man. You want to give all the honeys, and you want to keep your eye on that bag, try and get that bag. All right, you're collecting cars, and you're doing things you're moving according to the world, man. As a child, as young men, we want we desire a lot of things, man. We desire authority. We desire comfort. All right, but when you come into the truth, we got to understand that those things that we once desired as children are not going to be profitable for us in this truth. All right, so we got to, part of growing up and being a new man is fleeing from them youthful desires, man. All right, you can only drink so much, you can only have so many women, you can only go to so many bars. All right, you can only want so much, man. All right, to the point to where now these things start to consume you because you're trying to grab them. Okay. You're trying to have your cake and eat it too. See, when you're in this truth, man, you got to put off. My friend, hold on. Before I jump the gun, look at this. We got the word youthful, right, as an age, right? Lust is a desire, craving, longing, a desire for what is forbidden. Lust, right, man? So when we're in the world, we walked according to the world. We were craving All right, we were craving the things that were pleasing to the flesh, man. All right, when you're in the truth, multiple years, and you're getting up in age, in the truth, and also in age chronically, as in your birthdays and just growing older. All right, we should be putting off more and more childish things, man. All right, we shouldn't be such in a hurry to spend your check, and that's the problem that I have, man, at times. All right, you get your money, and now you're like a kid in the candy store, man. Like you never had a couple of dollars in your pocket before. All right, because your body, your flesh wants a desire. All right, is craving to be pleased, man. All right, so we gotta flee from them youthful lusts. All right, those things that we walked in the world, man. All right, let's get this real quick. It says, 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child, and I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things, man. A child doesn't like to be told what to do. A child doesn't want to be obedient or put his flesh under subjection. A child doesn't want to sacrifice. All right, but this truth is all about sacrificing, fleeing your youthful lust. All right, not wanting to have your flesh take occasion against you and wanting to be pleased and pleasured all the time, man. All right. Sometimes, hey, there's nothing wrong with going without some box. There's nothing wrong with going without some alcohol. All right, there's nothing wrong with going without fishing. All right, we're no longer kids in this truth, man. Some of us act like we've never had a girlfriend before, man. Some of us act like they never had money in their pocket before. All right, and when you start to crave certain things that you think you're missing, those things start to they start to consume you, and those things you start to put more before the Lord, man. You want to chase women, you want to chase the body, you want to chase the bag, constantly changing jobs, trying to get a better job, and trying to have your kingdom on this side, man. All right. We said when I was a child, I spake as a child. Yeah, man. You hear some Jake sometime, and all the conversations are carnal. Everything leads back to the nigga woman. Everything leads back to some pleasure or folly. Now, there's a balance to it, man. But at the same time, we gotta be more mature in the spirit and speaking more as men and as men of the Lord. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. Right, man. When you're a child, I don't think you understand that somebody's taking care of you. All right? You don't have to worry about anything. Okay? But as you grow older, you start to realize that acting in a manner as a child is not gonna do you any good being an adult. All right? Laughing all the time and constantly fucking in your goddamn flesh, man. Everything's a joke and everything, nothing's being taken serious. That's what a child walks around carefree, man. All right? Like he has, with no responsibilities. So when I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. Right, man. We're not supposed to be thinking as children, man. We're supposed to be thinking as grown men, men of the Lord, keeping our mind meditated on the Lord, on salvation. I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things, man. Flee no useful lust, man. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and let the Lord deal and get out your flesh, man. Which is easier said than done, but that's something that we gotta be cognitive of trying to address. All right, because those desires, those cravings, those youthful lusts, all right, could be prohibiting you from maturing in the truth, man. You see, we got some precepts for this. It says, 1 Corinthians 14:20 said, "Brethren, be not children in understanding. Howbeit in malice be ye children, but in understanding be men." All right. So we're not supposed to be thinking like children, man. We don't have the understanding of a child. We now know that being older in the truth and being more mature, we know that certain things that we add onto our plate, all right, is not beneficial, man. A child doesn't know, all right, eating the whole pack of bubble gum make your stomach hurt, man. All right, a child doesn't know that walking outside, all right, after nighttime, in a dangerous place is not good, man. They don't understand these things. They don't understand you having to get up and go to work every day just so they can play the game. See? All right, so we got this understanding, man. All right, we got to realize, we got to understand and examine what it is that we're adding to our plate, man. Brother, be not children and understanding how be it a malice be ye children, right? Because when kids get mad at their friends again, man. All right. I know when I was, I had to go visit my cousins and, and we get in an argument or whatever, and it'll last all a couple of minutes, man, over some toys or something. All right. But in understanding, be ye men, man. So we got to understand what's a childish act and what's a grown adult act, man. Start thinking like adults. Start thinking like men. All right. These youthful lusts, all right, are stumbling blocks in some of us, man. You still want to be the fly guy, the cool guy, man. Center of attention and having a spotlight on you, man. All right, but us coming to the truth, man. Hey, the thing about it is that we got to be changed, man. Let's get there. Become a new man. This is 2 Corinthians 5:17. It says, therefore, if any man be in Mashiach, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become anew, man. We shouldn't be desiring the same things as we desired in the world where we first came in the truth, man. Dreams of being a playboy and, being pimps and being ladies' man and trying to be the big baller on the block. Hey, those things are old, man. Okay? The things that are new, we should be giving man, let me get it real quick. Giving heed to these scriptures, man. You gotta look, you gotta ask yourself another question too, man. All right, we like to give double honor to the apostles. We talk about how great the apostles are and certain men we admire. All right, but are these the things that these men are teaching you? Yeah, all things are all things are lawful, but all things are not expedient. Okay, but that doesn't mean that that those things that are lawful for you are gonna be good for you, man. It says let me see. I think that is it. Hold on. It says, Ephesians 4:22 says that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, man. And you thinking like a child, you going around, and I say this to me too, because I desire a lot of things, man. I desire some things that that I had once had when I was in the world, man. But you got to fight those things off. All right, it's not profitable for me to have two and three girlfriends right now, man. All right, it's not profitable to me for doing certain things that I used to do in the truth or do in the world, even though they weren't going off, man. All right, want to be in the latest fashions and Want to drive the latest car. There's nothing wrong with that for those who can afford it and those who are not going to break the bank. But for me, all right, driving new cars and $200 on shoes. Hey, to me, those are youthful lusts for me, man. All right. So some of the things that we desire before we came in the truth, man. Hey, we got to re-examine if those things are profitable for us while we're in the truth, man. All right. So that was a call. Y'all about me on shy. Double on the apostle, the elder, the great millstone. Until next time, shalom.